Bristol 411. Review. The Bristol 411. For high-speed touring in comfort and safety. Every car is individually built and tested by men who still understand and appreciate the real meaning of quality and fine workmanship. Designed for luxurious travel, it will accommodate 4 6-foot people and their luggage, yet it can achieve a top speed of 138 miles per hour. Cruising on a motorway at 70 miles per hour requires less than half throttle. The 8-cylinder engine developing 335 bhp and is very quiet and remarkably flexible throughout the range from a crawl in top gear to the extreme of acceleration. 0 to 70 miles per hour in 9 seconds and 0 to 100 miles per hour in 19 seconds can be obtained. 2 separate braking systems with hydraulically operated discs on all 4 wheels and a powerful, self-adjusting handbrake. A mechanical lock is provided for parking. The rigid steel scuttle and body structure, covered in heavy-gauge aluminium, is welded to a massive box-section steel chassis frame. The fully automatic gearbox is one of the smoothest in the world. If preferred, it can be operated manually with a well-positioned lever mounted on the floor. Engine braking is retained on all gears. Power-assisted steering, of great accuracy, gives minimum fatigue in slow maneuvering while retaining the feeling of direct contact with the road at speed. The steering column is collapsible in the event of an accident. A very comprehensive heating and ventilating system is fitted, providing fresh air over a wide range of volume and temperature without opening windows. An air conditioning unit is available if required. The standard range of colors is wide and attractive, but a customer may choose any color to his own taste at no extra cost. 100 miles per hour. Shipshape and Bristol fashion. The Bristol 411 demonstrates the clean lines of the vehicle and the unobstructed view from the driver's seat. The outer pair of headlamps give medium length and dipped beams, while the inner pair are set for long range only. The full-width intake immediately ahead of the front screen supplies fresh air for the heating and ventilating system. Comfort and space. Particular care has been taken in the general comfort of rear seat passengers. There is ample head and leg room with seats constructed to provide good lateral stability. Deep pockets have been built in on either side, with a wide parcel shelf behind the seats. The large rear screen incorporates electric demisting and defrosting elements. Fully adjustable and reclining front seats specially designed to reduce fatigue to the minimum. All instruments, which are black with white lettering, are directly in front of the driver. Other controls are carefully grouped and all within easy reach. The specially selected walnut fascia has a large lockable cupboard on the passenger's side and wide rigid pockets are built into both doors. The easy-fill battery, charged by alternator, the windscreen wiper motor, twin brake servos and a carefully laid-out fuse box are fitted inside the hinged panel on the right-hand side. Engine. Specification for Bristol Type 411. Manufactured for Bristol cars by Chrysler. 8-cylinder, 90 degrees V. With overhead valves pushrod operated. Bore 107.9 mm. Stroke 85.72 mm. Capacity 6,277 cc. Compression ratio 10:1. Power output 335 bhp at 5,200 rpm. Maximum torque 425 pound-foot at 3,400 rpm. Chain-driven camshaft, hydraulic tappets. Full-flow oil filter. Carter barrel downdraft carburetor, automatic choke for cold starting. Manifold heat control valve for rapid warm-up. Large paper element air cleaner, silencer. Cooling system capacity 29 imperial pints pressurized 13 psi. Twin electric fans automatically controlled by thermostat ensure optimum cooling irrespective of engine speed. Engine incorporates cleaner air system, which reduces concentration of hydrocarbons and carbon monoxide in exhaust gas. Transmission. Chrysler Torque Flight, 3 forward speeds and reverse automatic transmission, with fluid torque converter, gives variable ratio drive incorporating intermediate gear hold, permitting engine braking. Gears selected by floor-mounted selector lever with 6 positions: P park, R reverse, N neutral, D drive, 2 second, and 1 low. Ratios: overall low 7.52, intermediate 4.45, high 3.07, reverse 6.75. Torque converter stalled ratio 2:1. Chassis: closed box section welded steel construction with 3 crossmembers forming a very robust structure of great protective strength. Open propeller shaft. Beverlift jacking system using built-in jacking points. Suspension: front independent by wishbones of unequal length with coil springs, telescopic hydraulic dampers, torsional anti-roll bar. Rear torsion bar springs with Watts linkage, adjustable telescopic dampers. Steering: power-assisted, recirculating ball type. 15.71 ratio. Sealed ball joints. 15-inch. 3-spoke steering wheel with an energy-absorbing steering column designed to collapse axially at a predetermined rate. Anti-theft steering column lock operated by ignition key. Wheels: Dunlop pressed steel, perforated bolt-on disc wheels with 5-inch. Rims: Avon radial ply tires 185 by 15 with tubes. Brakes: separate front and rear hydraulic systems operated by tandem master cylinders. Failure warning device connected to lamp on instrument panel. Self-adjusting, servo-assisted Girling disc brakes on all wheels. Handbrake employs separate clamps operating on rear discs with automatic adjustment. Pull-up type lever, mounted on floor between front seats. Warning light indicates handbrake on position and also checks failure of warning circuit function. Mechanical parking lock working through transmission operated by gear change lever. Electrical system: 12-volt negative earth system. 71 amp-hour. Battery. High-performance alternator charging system. Body full 4-seater with welded steel structure and aluminium alloy paneling. 2 doors hinged on front pillars. Individual fully adjustable front seats with fully reclining backs, which tip forward to allow easy access to rear. Individual rear seats accommodate 2 persons in comfort and have folding center armrest. Interior upholstered in top-quality hide over foam rubber cushions and backs. Protective padding above and below fascia panel. Walnut veneered fascia panel, instrument panel and door cappings. Pile carpet with soundproof underlays. Lockable glove box. Also pockets in doors, on rear of front seats and sides of rear seats. Full-width rear parcel shelf. Courtesy roof light operated either by the doors or independent switch. 3 ashtrays. 2 cigarette lighters. Full-width front and rear bumpers. Windscreen and rear screen in laminated plate glass. Door lights and quarter lights in toughened plate. Hinged rear quarter lights. Spare wheel housed in unique compartment in left-hand front wing. Similar compartment on right-hand side houses battery, twin brake servos and fuse panel. Luggage boot, 19 cu. Featuring capacity, with tool stowage shelf. Underside of body fully undersealed. Inside of body selectively treated with anti-drumming material. Heating and ventilation. Through-flow system provides fresh air at desired volume and temperature without necessity of open windows. Air is fed to heater and/or 4 individually adjustable cold air face level vents from opening below the windscreen, minimizing intake of traffic fumes. 4 slots at base of windscreen for demisting and defrosting. Instruments, lighting and controls. Instruments, grouped in cowl in front of driver, have rheostat-controlled illumination and include a 4 inches diameter. Speedometer with trip recorder, a 4 inches diameter. Tachometer, a battery condition indicator, petrol gauge, oil pressure gauge. Water temperature gauge and electric clock. Warning lights for headlamp main beams, direction indicators, brake fluid level, petrol reserve, handbrake and manual override switch for cooling fans. Sealed beam 4 headlamp system, outer pairs giving main and dipped beams, inner pairs main beam only with foot-operated dip switch. Side and direction indicator lamps and side repeat direction indicator lamps. Twin combined tail, stop and direction indicator lamps incorporating reflectors. Twin automatic reversing lights. 2 rear number plate lights. Automatic luggage boot light. Dual 2-speed, self-parking windscreen wipers. Windscreen washers. Twin wind tone horns. Interior convex driving mirror. Combined direction indicator, horn and headlamp flash switch mounted on steering column. Rheostat controlled, subdued, fascia illumination, hazard warning system, and red reflectors on the trailing edges of both doors. Fuel system. Tank mounted behind rear seat, isolated from car interior and boot by steel bulkhead. Capacity 18 gallons including 2 gallons reserve supply controlled by switch on fascia panel. Lockable filler cap. Consumption 14 to 18 miles per gallon. Colors. Bodywork. Recommended colors as follows, in either single or duotone combination: Cambridge gray, Ming blue, pastel blue, mist green, dark gray, azure blue, sea green, silver blue, mint green, midnight blue, deep blue, silver, silver gray, crimson, black, smoke blue, dove gray. Overall dimensions: wheelbase 9.6 feet, track, front 4.6 feet, rear 4.7 feet, overall length 16.1 featuring overall width 5.8 feet, overall height 4.9 feet, ground clearance 5 inches. Curb weights 3,724 pounds. Bristol Cars, Filton, Bristol, England. London showrooms, Eastbury Court, 364-370, Kensington, High Street, London, W14. Telephone 01-603-5554.